back to another episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. Today we're showcasing two brand new Punk cards that take this already underrated strategy to a whole new level. Punk has always had explosive potential with his synchro lines and strong engine pieces. But with these two new additions, it's now packing even more consistency, power, and built-in protection. In this video, I'm going to give you guys a full breakdown, show you the combos, and most importantly, we're taking it to rank to show how exactly why this deck deserves a spot in the meta conversation. Let's talk about what's new. First, we got No Punk Rising Scales. This level 8 monster is insane for extension. It can special summon itself by banishing a Punk card from your graveyard, then summons another Punk directly from the deck, as long as it's not another level 8. That's 2 bodies instantly. And just like that, you got access to Punk synchros like Jam Drive Dragon or Amazing Dragon. Bonus, it has a built-in Book of Moon effect that flips down any monster with 2500 or more attack whenever they activate their effects. A sneaky out to big boss monsters. Next, we got the brand new Xyz monster, Punk Jam Fever. This monster can Xyz summon using a Punk fusion or synchro you already control, similar to how Dingirsu works in Orcus or Mechanix in DDDs. Once on field, it can attach to draw, but most importantly, it comes with a monster effect negate built in. Yes, this deck finally has its own monster negate interruption. These two cards push Punk into serious meta potential. When paired with previous support and tech options like Fiendsmith, the deck gains more extension through Rising Scales, built-in Nibiru protection and negation with Jam Fever, and more ways to pressure or break boards while maintaining hand size. Ladies and gents, let's jump into some combos and show exactly what this deck can do turn 1, and why Punk might just be the most slept-on strategy in Master Duel right now. Without further ado, let's go. Alright guys, for combo number 1, I'm going to showcase you exactly what one Xiamin can give you with this brand new support. So you're going to activate Xiamin's effect right here. You're going to search for the brand new Rising Scales, which is absolutely insane. You're going to link into Amaraj right here. And this new card is just so broken. It's because it's just essentially just more copies of Emergency Teleport for the deck. You're just going to banish Xiamin from the graveyard to summon Xiamin from the hand, ladies and gents. And then you're going to activate Rising Scales. This can summon literally Shirakuzai directly from the deck, which is crazy. Now using Shirakuzai, you can activate Shirakuzai right here. You're going to fusion summon into our Rising Carp. Alright. Now we're going to activate Rising Carp right here. You're going to tribute itself. You are going to special summon, of course, the Wagon and Deer Note from the deck. Summon Wagon and summon Deer Note. Now you're going to activate, of course, Wagon effect. You're going to pay 600. You're going to add, of course, Jam directly from the deck to the hand. You're going to activate Jam Session right here. Now you're going to use Deer Note and, of course, Wagon. You're going to make Jam Driving Drive. All right, you're going to special summon this card in defense. Absolutely amazing. Okay. You're going to activate, of course, Jam Dragon, Chain Link 1. And you're going to activate Deer Note, Chain Link 2. All right, and Deer Note is going to special summon back to Shirakuzai from the grave. And honestly, this line cannot play through Nibiru, but the 2-card combo lines all play through Nibiru, which is absolutely crazy. But I want to showcase you guys exactly what one card can do, right? And this is going to be able to add, like, if you already have, like, Madame Spider in hand, you can add Ghost Ogre instead, which is absolutely crazy. But we're going to add, of course, the Spider to our hand. Ladies and gents, now we're going to activate its effects. To pay 600, we get to draw a card, which is insane. So draw a free card. Look at that. Draw a hand trap, right? Like, one card consistency is what this deck is really good at doing. Now you're going to activate, of course, Jam Extreme here. You're going to banish a monster in the grave. You can banish the Deer Note. Just special summon, of course, the Madame Spider in hand. You activate Spider, all right, to add, of course, the Surprise directly from next hand. This card right here is a searchable pop. Once you already pay 600, this card will activate its effect right here to draw you a free card. Activate, of course, Jam Session. Okay, draw a free card. Look at that. You're drawing 2 cards in this combo on your opponent's turn. When you use Synchro Summon, you are going to be able to basically draw another card. Now, you're going to use these 2 leftover that's on the field. You're going to link into Closed Heavens. All right. Closed Heaven's insane. All right. Closed Heaven's insane. They're going to go use these 2 into Requiem. All right. This is all off 1 card, ladies and gents. Activate Requiem. Tribute itself. You special summon, of course, the Lacrima directly from the deck. Then activate Lacrima to summon Engraver. All right. And then you can activate Engraver. Shuffle back the Moon from the grave. Summon, of course, the Engraver here. All right, and use Engraver and Lacrima. You're going to make the sequence. Okay. Ridiculous. And then activate sequence. Shuffle back 3. Shuffle back 2. Shuffle back the Lacrima and also Requiem. Summon Lacrima here. And then activate Lacrima to activate to add Track, to add a special Engraver, to add Engraver to the hand. Activate Engraver, send it to the grave. So Track, look at this, guys. Look at this all. Everything off one card. Track. Add Lurie. Send Lurie. Look at that. And then activate Lurie. Summon itself from the grave. And now using these 3 guys, you're going to make a 3 material Apollousa. Look at that. Ladies and gents. This is your end board with just 1 card. Alright? And you have, of course, the surprise set. You're also dealing 1200 damage to your opponent as well. Show back to Lurie. Oh, you're supposed to show back the sequence, to be honest. Now you set this, and you look, you have 6 cards in your opening hand. This right here, let me explain to you guys what this does. This is a 3 negate Apollousa. Shirakuzai pays 600. You're drawing 1 free card into the Jam Dragon. Jam Dragon bounces back 3 because you have 3 different psychic names in the grave. So 3 interruptions, potentially up to 3 returns. There's like 3 interruptions, kind of, built into 1. And you also have a pop. 1 pop. So you got 3 bounce, 3 negates, 1 pop with surprise, and 1 draw. That's like potentially up to 7 interruptions with this deck. Right here, ladies and fellows. This deck is no joke, and it thrives off 1-card combos like these. So that's what 1 Xiamin can do, ladies and gents. And that's one combo that I want to showcase you guys on what 1 Xiamin can produce. Is great in my personal opinion, especially the fact that I feel like it's not getting enough recognition here in Master Duel, especially with the brand new selection pack. Everybody's focused on Fiendsmith. Rising Scales changes the entire dynamic of how this deck functions. Let's go on to the best combo of the deck that actually plays around the Biru, which is absolutely crazy. Let us begin. All right, guys, off to the last and final combo. I think this combo is the best combo in the entire deck, and all you need is basically Xiamin and basically Foxy's Tune or the Rising Scale. So what can you do with this hand right here? So first and foremost, you want to normal summon Xiamin. You want to activate Xiamin's effect, and you're going to search for the missing piece. In this case right here, you're missing the Rising Scale. You're going to search for the Rising Scale. So it's these 2 cards right here, which is actually really important for you guys to note. All right, now what you do next is that you are actually going to activate Foxy Tune. Foxy Tune is going to discard any card from your hand to the grave. In this case, we can discard the Fuvaros to the graveyard, and special summon, of course, the Deer Note. Summon the Deer Note right here. Now what do you do next? You're going to use these 2, and you haven't even used Rising Scale yet, which is really awesome because this line is going to help you play around Nib, which is absolutely crazy. So we are going to make, of course, the Jam Dragon right here. And Jam Dragon is going to activate its effect to search a punk monster from deck to the hand. You're also going to activate Deer Note, and you're also going to target the Foxy Tune that's in the grave, and you're also going to activate the Xiamin as well. And Xiamin is going to target, of course, the Jam Dragon. The reason why you want to use Xiamin, so that way you can protect your cards from getting belled and things like that, right? So you're going to summon this. Jam Dragon Drive is going to be able to search, of course, your Shirakuzai directly from your deck to your hand. And yes, you're going to activate. Yes. Next, you're going to summon the brand new Xyz Jam Fever, which is amazing. So Jam Fever right here, which is a monster negate, which is absolutely scary. And now what you do next is that you're going to activate, of course, the Rising Scale. Now in this moment right here, you're actually Nibiru proof, which is really strong. You can banish, of course, the Deer Note that's in the grave. Summon the Rising Scale that's in your hand. Activate Rising Scale. This is going to be able to summon, of course, the Wagon directly from your deck. All right, summon the Wagon. And Wagon is awesome because you get to activate Wagon's effect. You're going to add, of course, Jam Extreme Session directly from deck to the hand. You get to activate Jam Extreme Session, which is really strong. You get to activate Jam's Extreme Session right here to banish Punk Monster, which is Xiamin in the grave, to summon the Shirakuzai from your hand. Really amazing. You can activate Shirakuzai right here. You're going to use Foxy Tune, of course, and the Wagon right here to summon, of course, the Rising Carp. Now you get to activate Jam Session effect to draw a card. So it's 1 free card drawn, which is insane. Look at that. Drawing a free card. Now you get to activate Shirakuzai, tribute itself, to summon, of course, the last missing piece, which is Spider, and also Xiamin directly from the deck, which is insane. You get to pay 600 life points. You're going to add, of course, the Trap, which is going to be the Surprise directly from deck to hand. Now you get to activate Jam Extreme again to draw another free card. Look at that. Drawing more cards, drawing 2 cards in this combo. No, potentially 3 cards. Drawing 3 cards for sure. Now using the 2 monsters that you summon, okay, which is of course the spider and also the Amin. It's really important to keep these 2 up on the field because you can go into Jam Dragon your opponent's turn. And then you're going to make Moon, make Requiem. Alright. Which is crazy. Alright, ladies and gents. Activate Requiem right here. Tribute itself. You're going to summon, of course, the Lacrima here from the deck. All this through a 1 protection hand trap, which is insane. So basically the mirror proof. Alright, you're going to dump Engraver to the grave. Activate Engraver to summon itself by shuffling back the Moon. Which is really insane. It's the best 2-card combo in the deck. Very, very scary, by the way. And then you use these 2 right here. You are going to make into sequence. Engraver and a Lacrima make sequence. Alright. Now you're going to activate sequence effect right here. To fusion summon by shuffling back, of course, shuffle back the Requiem and also Lacrima. Summon this. Now you activate Lacrima effect to basically add back the Engraver to your hand. Okay, add back Engraver to the hand. Now you're going to activate Engraver here. Send it to the graveyard. Add Tract. And then you're going to activate Tract here. Ladies and gents. Add Lurie. Discard Lurie. Yes, sir. And now you're going to activate, of course, Lurie. Summon itself back to the side of the field. Now using Lurie, Sequence, and Lacrima, you're going to make some Apollousa right here. And now you are going to activate Lacrima effect right here in the grave. You are going to shuffle back the sequences in the graveyard. Summon back the 12. And this is your end board with this, okay? Alongside any 2 cards that you draw, drawing also another card. This is 3 interruptions of Apollousa. When your opponent controls a monster with 2500 or more attack, activates effect, you can change it into face down defense position. So this is a potential interruption as well. So this is 3 interruptions, potential 4 interruptions, 5 interruptions with Shirakuza. You're going to pay 600 to immediately using these 2 monsters to make, of course, the Jam Dragon. And Jam Dragon reads, if this card is single summon, you can target cards your opponent controls up to the number of level 3 psychic monsters, different names, and you control. And in your grave, okay, and at this point you will have 3 in the grave, so this bounces 3. So this is actually 3, 6 interruptions, 7, and also you have a monster negate, which is also 8 interruptions, and you also have, of course, surprise, which is 9 interruption, which is a pop off just 2 cards, and you have a Fiendsmith follow up on the clapback. You know what I'm saying? So if your opponent were to do that, look at that, Apollousa can just negate, ladies and gents. You know, that's 1 negate off Apollousa, which is really strong, or you can just use Jam Fever to negate that. There's 1 interruption gone right here. And the opponent will try to threaten battle phase over Apollousa. We have this as well with the to the gate. Okay, that's fine. So if your opponent were to break this, that's cool. Sure. And now they end their turn. You can activate Shirakuzai to link it to Jam Dragon right here. You know what I'm saying? This won't do anything, but it's gonna have Jam Dragon on the field anyways. Right? And then you also get to draw a card. Right? And then basically on the clapback, you have, of course, Engraver, and you have this to revive back anything from your grave. So you can just go like this. You know what I'm saying? Revive back, of course, the Chirukuzai, right? And then you have Engraver here. Honestly, this is bad. In this case right here, it's kind of bad in this scenario because you already have too much punks in your hand. But you guys understand where this is going, right? Like on the clapback, this is more than game, right? So, you know, you can add back anything, whatever you draw. You can go Rising Scale, activates effect, banish anything from the grave. You feel me? And then you basically have game here at this point. And yeah, you have basically game on board. They have to try to break this board. And on the clapback, you've drawn 3. You have, of course, the Amazing Dragon to bounce. And then on your turn, you have this Revive Back a monster from the grave. Revive back Siamine search. Then you can use, of course, the Extreme Session to summon the monster you search. And so on and so forth. Like the combos. This combo was just crazy. This combo is just crazy because of the brand new Rising Scales and the brand new Xyz monster, which is ridiculous. Those are just some bread and butter combos you guys must know when it comes to playing this deck right here. Now let's go on with the deck list. This is just a template for you guys to take a look at. You guys can definitely change ratios. This is what I believe is just the most solid version that works well for me. So guys, this is a Punk Fiendsmith version. And without further ado, let's begin with the deck profile. So first, Fable Lurie, 2 effect Veilers, One Effect Dealer, 2 copies of Maxi, 1 Ghost Ogre, 3 copies of Ash Blossom right here, 1 copy of Shurikuzai, 1 copy of Wagon, 1 copy of Madame Spider, 3 copies of Xiamin, the best 1-card starter in the deck, 1 Lacrima, 1 Mocharmi Fuvaros, 1 copy of Deer Note, 2 copies of Engraver, 3 copies of Fox Tune, 3 copies of Ogre Dance. Ogre Dance basically searches your Xiamin, right? And 2 copies of Rising Scale. I'm debating whether or not to play 2 or 3 of these. I feel like you rather open up like Ogre Dance, because Ogre Dance can pitch us up to Xiamin, and then it's a free banish off Rising Scales, right? So 2 scales I believe is good. I'm playing 3 Nib because I realize that a lot of people do not respect Nib, like especially Blue Eyes players. You don't play around Nib whatsoever. They're just comboing off into like Crimson Dragon and all that, and I'm not trying to have that happen. So I'm playing 3 Nibiru's. I don't care. 1 track, 1 jam session, 3 copies of E-Telly. It's a 1-card starter, all right? Like, E-Telly's still 1 card. You go E-Telly, activate Xiamin. And instead of Xiamin searching for Rising Scales, Xiamin is actually going to search for Shurikuzai. Then you normal Shurikuzai, go into Rising Carp, and then you combo that way, right? You guys see where the combos is going? You know what I'm saying? Because since you don't have a free card to banish, since you can't link into Amirage when you use Teleport, because Amirage requires 1 monster that was normal summon, since you special summon using Teleport, you can't go into the Amirage route. So instead of searching Rising Carp, you're going to be able to search for the Shurikuzai, normal Shurikuzai, activate the effect, and then you combo off that way. 2 Call by the Grave, 1 Crossout Designator, 1 copy of Permanence, and 1 copy of the Surprise. Lacrima, Rising Carp, 1 Diasare. Desare is Desare, right? Or Diasare? It's Diasare. 1 copy of Dragon Drive, 2 copies of Amazing Dragon. Psychic and Punisher. This card can easily game shot your opponent, which is crazy. Jam Fever right here. This card is absolutely broken. It attaches 1 to draw 1, so it makes basically Stream Session a pot of greed, and it's also a negate, which helps play around the Biru, which is crazy. 1 Amirage, 1 Sequence, 1 IP, SP, Moon of Close Evans, Sequence, and last but not least, Apollosa, Bowl of the Goddess. Ladies and gents, this right here is the deck list. Try this deck out for yourself. Now it's time to hop into Master Duel rank with the most underrated deck this month, which is Punk. It's time to punk on your opponents. Let us begin. Before we head on to Master Duel rank, a huge shout outs to our sponsor of today's video, Whatnot! The world's biggest virtual collectible event, Whatnot Con 2025, is happening May 15th to 18th, and I'm going live on May 15th to kick things off. I'll be streaming auctions, free pack giveaways, and I'll be giving away a card like this, QCR, Dragon Master Lords. Whatnot Con is basically Comic-Con of live streams. 4 straight days of exclusive drops, card auctions, and non-stop streams from the biggest sellers, all from the comfort of your very own home. And if you're new to Whatnot, it's a live streaming app where you guys can buy, sell, auctions, basically anything collectibles. Yu-Gi-Oh, Pokemon, Magic, One Piece, you name it. It's where I do all my live openings, auctions, and giveaways. Ladies and gents, sign up with my link in the top of the description box below and get this $15, no cap, no gimmicks, to spend on whatever you guys want on Whatnot. Here, take it, take it. Make sure to bookmark my show on Whatnot. Click the bookmark, and I'll see you guys on May 15th. Let's go! Oh my goodness, guys. This is actually full combo. And honestly, hopefully we can draw ourselves. So this right here, as I showcase you guys in the combo, is the Xiamin combo. And honestly, this eats all the hand traps. So we're going to go Xiamin. And Xiamin is going to search for the missing combo pieces that we don't have. Since we already have Fox Tune in our hand, we're going to search for, of course, the Rising Scale. And this card is absolutely broken. Just gives you additional 3 more copies of Emergency Teleport in your deck, because it just teleports on any card of your deck, which is absolutely scary. So in this case right here, guys, honestly, what I want to do here is, since we already have Tracked in our hand, I kind of want to pivot our combo a little bit differently. I like holding Nib, and I like holding Drone Lockbird in our opening hand. So I think what we're going to do here is I'm actually just going to focus on the 1-card Xiamin combo instead, and just use Tracked and also Fox Tune as extenders if your opponent were to hand trap us, right? So honestly, this is the 2-card combo is insane, like you guys are able to see. But when playing Master Duel, like, you don't want to discard Drone Lockbird and Nibiru in hand. You know, like, these cards are great hand traps. during your opponent's turn. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually just going to go for the one card Amirage combo instead. I think it's a bit better because, you know, we already have 2 additional interruptions in our hand, right? And we want to utilize our hand like Fox Tune to help us extend if your opponent were to interrupt us. And that's the best way to play Yu-Gi-Oh! In my personal opinion, right? So we're gonna go here, Rising Scale now, and we are going to banish, of course, the Ziamin from the grave and hold this as an extension. We have Track and also a Fox Tune as extenders, right? And when this card is summoned, it's an emergency teleport from the deck. And remember, guys, the way the combo goes and the way that I want you guys to memorize, you know, your combo lines is you go Ziamin, Shurikuzai, you summon Wagon, and then the last card you want to summon is, of course, the Spider from your deck. So Shurikuzai is going to come out here, especially Shurikuzai. Absolutely insane. And then using the Shurikuzai's effect here. And honestly, if Shurikuzai gets stopped here, we can just go Fox Tune, summon Deer Note, and then make Jam anyways, which is absolutely insane. So, like, we kind of want our opponent to hand trap us. Summon the, of course, Rising Carp. And now you want to use a Rising Carp's effect here to tribute itself. If he gets Ash here, we can utilize Fox Tune from our hand to continue comboing off that way. And then we still have Fiendsmith stuff, which is really good. So now you want to summon Wagon and also the Deer Note directly from the deck. All right, so now you get access to Deer Note, which is really strong, right? So boom and boom. And then now you want to activate Wagon's effect. And this card gets to add, of course, the Fuse spell directly from the deck to the hand. And now this is where it gets awesome because you can utilize these 2 cards right here. You can make the Jam Dragon. And now you want to block your chain links, all right? So summon Jam Dragon right here. Jam Drive. All right. And now you want to activate Chailing 1 Jam Drive, Chailing 2 Deer Note. And Deer Note is going to revive back Shurikuzai from the grave because this card is an interruption during your opponent's turn. It's a quick sync into Dragon, which can bounce 2 to 3 cards. It's just absolutely scary to deal with right here. So honestly, this is amazing. This is great. Your opponent is just going to scoop here. Oh my goodness, guys. Yeah, honestly, they realize that if they're going to be able to let us combo off, and the fact that we're just going to draw so many cards after cards after cards, it's just scary. That's pretty much it for duel number 1. Honestly, I like to apologize that these duels end up really fast. I'll try to get like only good gameplays from now on, because I feel like, you know, when I explain to you guys how these combo works, I feel like it's really important to understand my thought process behind playing competitive Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. But from now on, I will try to get only great gameplays in with this deck right here. Okay, we got called by though, which is actually amazing. So honestly, this is the emergency teleport line with the Fox's Tune. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna just go the 1 card E-Tele line. Okay, Ash Blossom. You see here, I'm actually not gonna call by that just in case he has Max C. And I want to go Fox's Tune here, send a Veiler to add to summon Ziamin from the deck. Okay, so I'm gonna go Fox's Tune here, send this, and also Veiler to the grave. We'll let that go through. If he has Max, okay, so no Max C here. If he imperms this, it'll be kind of sad. Dominus? Oh my god. Dominus is crazy. See, like, it's either, you know, you feel what I'm saying? It's like, I was playing around Max C, but I feel like he should have Max, he would have Max C that, so maybe that was definitely a wrong call. But now we just gotta go track Search Lurie, right? And just play regular Fiendsmith. Which is okay. Then this. Just go regular Fiendsmith line here. Yeah. This Dominus Impulse. You can't activate Dark's effects for the rest of the turn. Duel. Alright, we just play for follow-up here. I think that's a better. Activate this. Tribute itself. Summon Lacrima. Lacrima effect here. Oh my goodness, bro. Come on, let me play some Yu-Gi-Oh, man. Let me play some Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. All right, guys, we get to go first again. Okay, so we got Foxy Tune, and we also got Deer Note that's in our opening hand. Maxi, eh? All right, good thing I got called by the Great Femme. Yeah, eh? You think I'm a bot, bro? Okay. All right, let's play, bro. Yeah. Yeah, so it's Foxy Tune here. Send Veiler. Like, I mean, if they stop us here, get your Kuzai. Best card to stop is always is the fusion. Oh my goodness, roll. So you're a bot. See, you see that? You see, I was prepared. I was prepared, bro. I was prepared, man. Yo, he's probably gonna scoop here. The man's probably gonna scoop here, man. That's how they are. These OCG players as well. Yeah. Double call by is actually really good. See that? Come on, man. Let me just play some Yu-Gi-Oh, man, please. This deck is really good. This deck is really good. All right. right, guys, here we go. I like to apologize. Some of these replays weren't the greatest, but I'm gonna try my best to get you guys some awesome gameplay with the new punk cards because I truly enjoy this deck, and I think it's actually really, really insane. So we got called by. This hand is just absolutely insanity here. Just go emergency teleport here. All right. I'm gonna just go with Xiamin, and honestly, I'm just gonna go with the one card combo here. I think this is actually really good. I'm gonna go with one card combo here. Xiamin. I'm gonna ask Fox's Tune. Send this to the grave, and we are going to add. Honestly, yeah, this is fine. We'll keep Fox Tune as extender. We'll activate this because we already drew it, so we can draw a free card. Activate this. Fusion summon these two to make sure Kuzai, this, and Xiamin. Summon this, ladies and gents, Rising Carp. Then we can go activate Chainlink 1 to draw. Chainlink 2 to gain an attack as well. Okay. Activate this effect. Summon these two. Activate this. Got the trap. Then we get to draw a card. Yes, draw a card here. Maxi, wow. Go Jam Drive. Chainlink 1. And then we'll go Chainlink 2. Yes, there's some good gameplays here. Yeah, we send back Shirakuzai here. Shirakuzai for the synchros. Yes, add it to hand. Send this and Fuvaros. We go these two. To banish this. Summon Fox Tune from the hand. Finally, I actually get the combo off here. Summon, of course, this. Look at this. There's so many hand traps, bro. Summon. Now we're playing Renee Proof. Activate effect. Send Engraver. Activate Engraver. Shuffle back Moon. Ladies and gents, the combo keeps going. I'm missing a level 8 so I can make Dragon. Wow. And these two. Yeah, guys, I'm missing a body. That's definitely my fault. Add Engraver to hand. We do this because we have Engraver follow-up on the following turn. Okay. I'll make 3 Material Apollosa. Effect Lurie. Yeah, yeah, honestly, I actually misplayed that really heavy. I'm actually missing a body. There's still 4 interruptions here. We're still probably going to win this anyways. But yeah, there's supposed to be another level 8 on the field. That's definitely a misplay, ladies and gents. Set this. Set this. And our turn. Die Bellstar. Yeah, we have to go to this. I actually should have just fevered that. See, it said Deception here. Oh, wanted. Okay, interesting here. Okay, he's gonna activate this. Just gonna negate it with Apollosa. I'm not gonna use Maxi because whenever I resolve Maxi, they're just gonna scoop, right? I actually wanna kind of like a back and forth kind of gameplay. You feel me, guys? Yeah, I'll negate that. Wanted, one in hand, yeah. Pay 200. Then I'm just gonna go with this. Pop it. And this. Without even using Maxi. Honestly, we can just negate and destroy this because we know that's Wand and Fire Flint, right? Move it. Ladies and gents, the game is over. Game is over, man. All right, guys, here we go. 56. Draw for turn. Absolutely insane. And we have Apollosa still. I'm just gonna enter battle phase, just attack for game. Sure. Yeah, that's fine. You know what I mean, Xiamin? Okay. Effect Xiamin. We're gonna add back, of course, Rising Scale. Rising Scale is broken. Activate this to draw a card. Activate Rising Scale. A Xiamin from the grave. And that's game, ladies and gents. That's it. You see that? Playing this game, like the way this board is constructed is so powerful that I didn't even have to use Maxi. I didn't even have to max our opponent because I actually wanted a good back and forth gameplay. You know, that was a good duel, very good duel. Let's go on to the next. Let's go, let's go. We're getting lucky with the coin tosses, ladies and gents. Let's get it, let's go, man. We are going first. Honestly, guys, if we actually get max C, it's actually not that bad because we can just still have wow. This hand is actually crazy. And also, this is not once per turn too. So we go this. Freak, man. I'm gonna chain all three. Move it. All three tellies, bro. Maxi's gonna resolve, and this is gonna summon, of course. This is only drawing one. I think they're drawing 2 cards max. Okay, activate this. Damn. Sure, I'll pay 600 again. I get what I want regardless. I'm drawing a card. Okay, so guys, we're eating hand traps like crazy right now. We are actually eating hand traps like crazy right now. Okay. Okay, we're gonna activate this. Okay. All right, 1. Emblema. Okay. I'm just gonna do this now. I think he bricked. We have to make that call, man. If he goes activate this. Yeah. Yeah, he bricked. Wow. End phase, I'll activate his effect. Bounces back to hand. Yeah, and then on my turn, look at this, look at this, look at this. It's probably imperms. Oh my god, Rise scale was crazy. Send back Shurakuza. Yeah, I'm sending back Shurakuza right here. You imperms this, that's fine. That's fine. Good, we're eating imperms. Yes, sir. Yeah, we're good with that. And then we're gonna go Rising Scale, banish a monster from the grave. Watch. Activate Rising Scale, summon back a monster from the grave. Okay, watch. Okay, honestly, guys, I'm killing this guy. I am actually gonna kill this guy. Like, we're actually going for the kill. I don't really care. Yeah. 1, 2, 2. Yeah, and then we're uses all 3 imperms. I'm just gonna only negate nib. Yep. Yeah, he has no nib. Chilling 2. And is the immune effect. Target this. He's actually a bot. If he has Veiler, he's actually just the GOAT. Yes! Yes! Oh, wow. I'll activate Wagon, pay 600. At this. Movie! Yeah, stop being Max C! Stop being Max C! I'ma punk you up! I'ma punk you up! I knew the lines, man. Jesus. Try to Max C me again. Try to Max C me again, baby. Double Max C, by the way. Crimson King. I really like that, okay? So our hand right here, we got Max C. We got Shurakuza, double Foxy Tune, which is okay. Oh my god. Drill Beam? Yo, are you drill beaming this or what? Oh my god. Oh my god. This deck doesn't even lose to Max C. Yep. Yeah. Ash is crazy. Yep. Yo, what? He has nothing for Droby? Summon this. Effect. Summon your note. Solemn Judgment. Okay. Yeah, you're a bot. You're a bot. 4,000. Yeah, so he has double drill beam set, one unknown. He has barrel in attack mode. I summon Xiamin back, make Psychic and Punisher. The difference in our life is 4,000. This card will be 75 into 16. That's already game with Psychic and Punisher. So he is a bot. Ooh, our opponent's making us go first. You know what that means? You know what that means. 10 pot. Oh my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Or striker. Okay. Hopefully this combo can go off. All right. Or else we just die. Resolves. Oh, it resolves. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, we have to ask that. Sure. Yeah, we're not letting this guy draw into anything. Nope. Hell no. Okay. Oh my, let me play, please. Let me play, bro. Let me play. Guys, ladies and gents, I'm punking on our opponents right now. No cap. Okay, okay. This is actually one card combo still. Send this. We're going to normal summon Xiamin. Honestly, I feel like he's less inclined to stop wagon. Like, I lose anyways to Ash, you know? So if he ashes this, or he imperms this, see? I lose anyways. Like, he's going to ash it anyways. Another copy of Ash, right? Set another load. That means he already has another drill beam. Let me just maxi this. Play into it. Yeah. I like that. Oh yeah, I like the effect. 600, draw one. Are you gonna drill beam it? Man, let me just play Yu-Gi-Oh, bro. Let's go. Honestly, guys, I wish they can just ban maxi. So like people can just stop scooping, you know? Okay, this is actually really great. You have to send maxi, unfortunately. Okay. Summon Xiamin. Xiamin activates. We're gonna get, of course, Chirukuzai. Activate Chirukuzai effect. Okay. Have to use that. We can activate this. We activate Wagon here. Effect. Add the field spell. Absolute movie. Activate this. Summon Jam Dragon. Chainlink 2. And we just keep these two on the board right here. We can also make the big guy. It depends on what we draw off gem. Yeah, no, this is great. This is great. You draw one, if you draw level 8. Oh my god. Okay. We can go this. Summon Madame Spider here. Search the trap. God damn. Effect, draw one. Call by. Tribute Madame. Summon Ogre Dance here. And now it's just like we have a full Fiendsmith combo board. Discard this. Effect. Yes, sir. Summon Lurie. And I think the best thing to do here is to go into Requiem, into Lacrima Engraver, and then I think the best thing to do is that we just make IP Masquerade. What do you guys think? Tribute this. These interruptions are going to be very, very layered, guys. Very layered interruptions, which is why I like this a lot. So we go this effect, shuffle back the Lurie, and then we keep Lacrima Engrave, so we'll follow up with Engraver next turn, right? So the follow-ups are ridiculous here, guys. You guys see this? We obviously don't have Apollosa here, which is okay. But it's still like a lot of interruptions, right? Because we can use this. We're also drawing on our opponent's turn. I'll buy that. So at least I get Requiem out. Okay. Oh, that means we cannot use our own call by. Actually, a bot. It's fine. Heavy Storm. All right, that's okay. Honestly, bro, I'm gonna risk it, and I think he has talent. Just okay. All right, whatever, man. Maybe I'm just thinking too hard, man. Maybe I'm just a bot. He's not playing striker. I think he's playing 10 pie. Droplet 2. Hit droplet 2. Wow. Bro, these guys be having the most custom perfect hands ever seen in my entire life. Most beautiful hands ever seen in my entire life. I'm not even counting it. I'll take a loss to this, guys. They be customing this shit, man. Like, can we have Nim in the battlefield or what? I'm a bot! I actually would have survived, man. I actually would have survived, bro. Holy smokes, that guy's hand was custom as hell.
Because he has droplet, right? So he'll droplet regardless. He's gonna droplet the Chirkuza. I have SP on the field with Chirkuza in defense. I chain Maxi. He's gonna go normal Hydra. Hydra effect, I'm at 5,000. Search, Kaiban, summon, Tundra, enter battle phase. So I have Lacrima, Ogre, SP, Chirkuza. He goes Hydra attack. I take damage. Effect Tundra attacks over Chirkuza. Hydra attacks over thing.
I die anyways. I highly recommend you guys trying this deck for yourself. It's a very fun synchro deck for you guys to tackle. And that's pretty much it. This is your boy Sam from TV Star Sam signing out. Let me know what decks you guys want me to cover next. Alright guys, peace.